Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so I'm going to be playing Spidops today. Spidops, the deck that I wanted to take to Portland Regionals, but sadly just could not get the deck in order and cards ordered in time, basically. I really do enjoy the deck. I think it's really fun mechanically. The effect of adding more retreat cost to your opponent, which can really mess up their retreats and everything, mixed in with the fact that, 2 energy attack is not bad, in my opinion. Alright, so it looks like we are playing up against a lightning deck. We are starting Lone Spinarak, which is not great for us. Spinarak is a bench sitter, evolving into Ariados, just a bench sitter that doesn't really do much for us. And, yeah, just starting that is really sad to me. So, hopefully we can get out of that sticky situation. Sticky because spider webs. Yep, a Miraidon EX deck we are playing against. We do go ahead and get a Tarountula. We will play Mesagoza. We will go ahead, flip a coin for Mesagoza, and see what we get. Tails. That is too darn bad. I'll play down the grass energy, and I will just end my turn. Kind of saving the Ultra Ball, because next turn I might go in for a Spidops. I was thinking about going for a Bidoof this turn, but I just didn't like the odds of just whiffing altogether next turn. So, here we go. My opponent gets another Miraidon, gets a Regieleki V, and another Raikou. So their bench is full. They've got no more to do. They've got a Mareep, which is going to help a little bit with their energy. Energy they end up discarding. They can just throw right back onto the board here. So they do get the electric generator through Arven. EXP share, nice. And electric generator. Only 5 cards that they look at, but most of the time when you play that, you do hit at least one from what I can tell. There's one, and that's all they got. Okay. 2 onto the Raikou. Do they have a switch or some way to get out of the active? Get Miraidon out of the active here. Kind of hoping not, but you never know. They're going for the Mesagoza here. Heads. They get heads. I would assume that they're going Flaffy. I would assume they're going Flaffy, yeah. Regieleki V Max, I'm not sure how important is in this matchup. I do think it's semi-important, but, they can't attack this turn, so it's better to get their setups ready, right? So, let's see, I've got the Ultra Ball. Let's go ahead and Mesagoza. If I can Mesagoza and get heads, then we cannot. Okay, so we gotta really make some tough decisions here. I want to Ultra Ball first to thin the deck just that tiny bit, so Pokégear is more likely to hit a supporter that'll do more than draw me 2 cards. So let's go ahead and grab that Spidops so we can play it down, and then we can Pokégear. Pokégear. We get Miriam. Both Miriams. None of those are particularly useful. And I don't want to put them in my hand, but I guess I will put one in my hand. I will play the Gardenia's Vigor. And I don't even get grass energy off that to accelerate. Alright, let's grab Bidoof here. And we'll just end our turn. Not really much going on our side of the field, sadly. Hopefully the Mesagoza next turn can get us that Bidoof, and then we can start moving through our hand a little bit better than where we're at currently. If our opponent does play a Escape Rope in order to switch, I am more inclined to give them the Bidoof than the Spidops, though. That is one issue that I am seeing currently. They attach 1 energy to Miraidon and use Professor's Research, discarding another energy, but they can't use Flaffy to attach to the active, so they're not going to be getting a retreat this turn. They might still have a switch card after that Professor's Research, though, and that would really mess with us. Oh, a Crushing Hammer. Really? Heads, of course. Holy cow. Can I have their coin flipping luck? Jeez. I mean, they flipped 2 coins and got 2 heads. I've flipped 2 coins and gotten 2 tails, you know? Kind of rough. Electric Generator coming out again, and it seems like they did hit at least 1 Lightning Energy. Where are they going to put? Probably the other Raikou. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, they put in the other Raikou. Oh, and 1 on Miraidon. And another Electric Generator, but hitting nothing this time. And it's our turn. Whew. This was a rough one. I'm going to go ahead and Mesagoza. Now, the big question is, do I Gardenia's Vigor to hope for a Grass Energy, or do I Shauna? Because Shauna's going to see me more cards, but Gardenia's Vigor could accelerate some energy. And I think the answer is Shauna, because we're obviously not attacking this turn. Oh, calm down, Landon, calm down. One day, you'll be able to, like, draw decently. One day. That's not today. But one day, that may happen. I'm going to go ahead and incisors for 2 cards. There we get a Grass Energy. We're going to Capturing Aroma here. And we get Tails, so that's actually good. It's going to allow us to get more basics out. We have a prized Tarountula. That is good information to have, and we will just end our turn there. And next turn, I can Energy Retrieval, Gardenia's Vigor, and accelerate some energy, hopefully. That's the plan, at the very least. Miraidon gets a second energy, so it is time to retreat into a Raikou. They're going to KO this Spinarak pretty easily, and we will continue on from there. I don't think there's any way for them to gust up Spidops or go after the Tarantulas. At least not in the normal Miraidon lists that I've been seeing. So I'm not too concerned about that currently. Beach Court comes out. So our basics have 1 less retreat cost, but... and there's 2, which does actually affect Spidops. But none of our basics currently have 1 retreat cost except the one getting KO'd. So I can't put something else active to give me some time. I'm just going to have to put up the Spidops. And yeah, let's do this. Alright. We get a Choice Belt. Play that down. I will Bibarel for 2. Bibarel gets me 2. We get a Bidoof and a Mesagoza. Okay. The Mesagoza is actually pretty important there. We'll play that down, and we will flip for Mesagoza. We get Tails, because that's all that we can do, apparently. We will Energy Retrieval, get Grass Energy. We will Gardenia's Vigor. We do get Spidops. No, we won't attach to the bench. I was hoping to get a second one. We did not. So we will just go ahead, attach that to the active. I will play that down too, just to make some more space in my hand for next turn. And we get a 1-hit KO on the opposing Raikou, grabbing ourselves 2 prizes. And the good news is that it's going to be kind of hard for them to 1-hit KOs back. Let's see. Let's jump into the numbers here. So they do have Regieleki VMAX, which increases their basic lightning Pokemon damage by 30. Miraidon does 220, so plus 30 is 250, not getting the KO. Raikou is 20 for each benched Pokemon, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say 9, right? So that would be 180 plus the base 20. Or wait, I didn't include the actives. Well, plus the base 20 is 200 plus the 2 actives, you're looking at 240, right? No, it's just bench, so they're only looking at 200 right now. And we'll get an immediate KO on them right back right now. So that is good news for us. We can immediately play down the Spidops, and depending on what our next card is, possibly draw a little bit off of Bibarel, depending on the card, will depend on how much draw we get out of this turn. And hopefully we'll get a Grass Energy, start accelerating things, and start moving forward. That's my hopes right now. Those are my hopes and dreams. Do not fail me, Spidops. But yeah, I do think this Lightning matchup is actually one of the better matchups for us currently. Oh, they only have one retreat cost there, and then these we're adding 2, and that's 3, and then the Choice Belt adds another 30. That's why I like Choice Belt in the deck. I mean, it doesn't work against the Miraidon, which will mess me up, but it does work against the Raikou and even the Regieleki, so there is some bonuses there. Yeah, they got up to 230. So, we got Escape Rope, which is interesting, but not useful right now. Let's go ahead. We'll Bibarel for 2. 2. Vigor Energy. Really? Okay. And that was not helpful. That was just not helpful at all. And we'll just take another 2 prizes. That's all we really can do. We really do need some Grass Energy. I would take an Energy Retrieval at this point. Just something. 1, 2. Select. We got our prize Tarountula, and we got some Trekking Shoes, which will help us dig that little bit further. Now, they did put up Regieleki V, which I do find interesting. Let's see, what was that first attack? Oh, okay. So 30 to the active, which will KO me, and then they retreat to the bench. Or don't retreat, but they can switch to the bench. So I wonder what they would put active, though. A Mareep or a Flaffy kind of makes sense. They're taking 2 prizes, so they'll be down to 3. We're at 2 currently. And, yeah. We do have Escape Rope, so that could be an important card in a little bit. I don't know about right this second, but definitely in a little bit. It really depends on what they put active. If they put the Regieleki active, expecting it to be able to, absorb a hit, yeah, just like that, I might Escape Rope out of this. So, yeah, I'm going to Escape Rope out of it. I really want to see what's going on here. So let's go ahead and see what happens, right? So we get Mesagoza, Tarountula, Trekking Shoes. We get Heavy Ball. We no longer need the Heavy Ball, so I'll say no on that. We get Ultra Ball. Okay. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball's not going to do much for us, but we can. No, first I want to Escape Rope, because I want them to put something active knowing they have Beach Court in play. Because if I play the Mesagoza, they might put something else. So we will put the Spidops. And right now we are hoping that we can get a Grass Energy. Because that's what we really, really need. Okay, that's a Tails there. So we can Ultra Ball away the Ariados and the Escape Rope. And that is going to let us grab our Bibarel's prize. No! We don't have any Energy Retrieval. Our Bibarel's prize, we have 4 Grass Energy. And that's it. 4 Grass Energy. And we are drawing 3 cards. We can't play the Vigor Energy to lower our hand because we need to attach the grass. But we get it. Whew. That was a scary one. The 180. We're only doing 180 right now. Alright, let's do it. They do have the possible knockout next turn, which frightens me. They can do the 220 with Miraidon, and it would be plus 30 from one Regieleki VMAX, but if they get the second one and evolve this Regieleki V that they have on the bench, that is going to cause issues for us. Did they just take Echoing Horn? No, they discard that. Good move, good move. There's the Flaffy evolution. Do they have the Regieleki evolution? That's my big question right now. They're loading that up. They might just hard retreat. They've got 3 energy, and Miraidon only has a 3 energy retreat cost right now, so they might just hard retreat out of this. And that would be an interesting play at the very least. Retreat into Regieleki V, who has a lightning wall attack and takes 100 less damage next turn. That's definitely a possibility. Escape Rope. Interesting. What do I put up? If I put up Bidoof, I'm going to put up Bidoof. I'm going to put up Bidoof because that's going to give them one prize. And they're going Regieleki V Max. Okay. Boss's Orders. Great play. Going after the Bibarel. Never mind. I thought they would be going after a Spidops or something. Going after Bibarel's an interesting choice. I do have Miriam still in the deck, so I can still recover this Bibarel. I can recover the other Spidops and all that stuff. Regieleki will not have free retreat due to the Spidops. So, interesting. So we'll go ahead and play down the Spidops. We draw. We get Shauna. Shauna's not exactly what I'm looking for, so I'm going to Pokégear. And we do get Miriam. Miriam is what I wanted. Miriam's going to give us quite a few options here because it's going to get us the Bibarel and the 1/1 Spidops there. I don't want anything else to really muddy this up. So what do we draw? Ooh, okay. So we can Nest Ball for the other Spider. There we go. And then we can Capturing Aroma. Capturing Aroma can get us Tails, so a basic, so nothing. Okay. Good to know. We'll play down the V-Guard, and we will Mesagoza. Come on, heads. Finally, a heads on Mesagoza. I think we hit one earlier, actually. So we'll grab the Bibarel. This Bibarel will let us draw a few extra cards. Incisors. We get our Spidops. We get Gardenias. We're looking really good at this point. Now, our opponent could just drop a retreat. But, like, if we can get our 4th Spidops down, like, we were doing 210 there. With 4 Spidops down, we would do 240 to basically anything. Because Miraidon already has a retreat cost. Of course, unless they get another Beach Court down. Trainers. We've already played 2 Mesagoza, so hopefully we can get our final one if need be. But right now, they can just hard retreat Regieleki. Nope, they are switching. They're switching out. Miraidon now has 4 retreat costs. They do, if they have another Regieleki V Max, they can get the KO. But they don't. They miss it by 10 damage. Holy cow. There is Spidops and 240 for KO for victory. Let's go Spidops. Taking down Miraidon EX. Gotta love it. Whew. There was a lot going on in that match, and I don't think I played perfectly, but I think obviously I did well enough to claim victory. And really, having all 4 Spidops down all at once was such a huge boon to our strategy here. Being able to KO the Miraidon in one hit with Spidops EX gave us that victory. If we weren't able to get that KO, they would get the KO their next turn and just win. So them missing out on that Regieleki V Max was absolutely huge to us. But they put up one heck of a fight. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you enjoy what you see here, and join the Discord so that we can have more one-on-one interaction, and maybe I can play against you for like a viewer type battle, which will give me some content that I can put up on the channel while I am on vacation after the Portland Regionals, because I'm taking that whole week off. So thank you so much, and until next time, there we go, keep playing Jank.